in the vaudeville. They had real talent.
Speaking of funny podcast.
Not this young stuff you had today. You call it funny. Speaking of funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Speaking of Funny podcast with your boy, the legendary Sonny G. And I am here.
You better be legendary.
I'm here with a guest, a very good friend, my big sister, the Kiana Dancie. How you doing today?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am well. I see your book behind you.
I'm always gonna be doing the plug. Come on now.
Always. And that's not even your first book, is it? That's the second one, ain't it?
No. It's my first book. It's the second release. The first time I wasn't very happy with it. So, sometimes you drop it too soon. You need to humble yourself and bring it back. So this is technically it's just the second cover, but
hey, I got you.
It's my first book.
I mean, that's how it is. You can't wait to get something out into the world, and then you realize later, you know what? I should have let it bake a little bit longer. I should have kept it in the oven a little bit longer, just a little bit. So where are you at right now? Where are you on location at?
So I am at my home in Duluth, Georgia. So yes, I'm very cozy. Sit down. And my dog is going to interrupt all of this, honey. She don't care nothing about who I am and what I got going on at all. So I am at home.
Okay, I dog sit in Duluth, so I know. Oh, but what do you because I was about to say what? See, I forgot the question I was originally going to ask.
That's all right.
No, because I know that you're going to be appearing on TV very soon, and I wanted to ask about that.
I have a lot of things happening, and some of the things I can't even really disclose just yet. Thank God, I've been greenlit on a couple projects. So yes, Kiana oftentimes moves. I'm in stealth mode a lot of times. You don't ever know what's going on with me until it's happening. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes. So you just pop up.
I just pop up and pop out. You hear me? But the one thing that I've been really, really focused on is not only my book, but also my event that's attached to my book. So the book is called Bye Bye Bags, Laughing to Lighten the Load, where I discuss healing myself whole through laughter. And as you know, and I know you know this, these last 2 years, we have been through a lot as a community, as a comedy community, as a community, as Americans, as a community, as a citizen of this world, as a community, as Black folks, as a community, as a man, as a community, as a woman. We have all been through a lot. And at the end of the day, we had to, there were some times that I'm sure that many of us thought that we weren't going to make it. So I took this time to really unpack some of the things that I was holding on to in my emotional bag, to unpack it. So the event that I have is called Baggage Claim. And see, the first step to healing towards, healing at all is acknowledging that there is, in fact, a problem. And oftentimes we walk around here saying, "It's nothing wrong with me. I'm good. But really inside you're crying, really inside you're broken, really inside you need help.
Nah,
so
that event is true.
Yes, that event is July 23rd here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, and what is the focus of the event, or what are you providing, I guess, to get people more into what the point of the book is?
Absolutely. So, the book is called Bye Bye Bags, where we're getting rid of our baggage. So here at the event, you'll actually come and claim your baggage. What are the things that you were holding on to? What are the things that's holding you back? What are the things that held you hostage? What are the things that held you captive? Although, I walk around with a smile on my face all the time, I'm laughing and giggling and having a good time. I've been through some things, you know what I mean? I'm a child molestation survivor. I lost my dream job on Sister Circle. I was in a long-term relationship that did not materialize into marriage. But guess what? While I was walking around talking about, oh, woe is me, thinking it was only me, I cut on the light and realized I'm not the only one. So what I encourage people to do is to come to this event, Baggage claim their baggage, whatever your dramas, whatever your traumas are, we're going to claim them. And we're going to get rid of them. How are we going to do that? So in 3 steps, I'm going to teach you how to get rid of your baggage, your dramas, and your traumas. And at the end of the day, when you walk away from this event, you may not necessarily be healed whole, but you're definitely going to be transformed to a new person. That is my goal, to tickle your tummy, to pray for you, to love on you, to celebrate you. And we're going to do this. And unfortunately, this is a women's tea, so you cannot come. But there are.
I got wigs. Well, first off, I got wigs. I got a shaver. I can don't play with me. I show up if I need to. I got bags too. I got bags. You think y'all the only ones with bags? I got bags too. I got
No, but
bags on bags.
listen. You are right. You're absolutely right. I'm fully aware that many brothers have bags too, and emotional dramas and traumas and scars that you guys are, are dealing with. But let me say this. This is what I've always have been taught in my family and in my household. A healed woman makes a healed community. If you fix the woman, you fix the community. And then with a healed woman and a fixed woman, and that sounds like you're fixing the dog, don't it, child?
Right.
Anyway, a healed
what's
woman.
like the put down woman? So after you fix it, if that don't work out, then you put the woman down.
A happy home, okay? So, and a happy community. So I want to start with my community, which is a woman. I am a female. I am woman. Let's heal us, and then we can help heal you guys too.
Absolutely. Now, just real quick question on that. What does a healed community of women look like versus the communities that we run into now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is your hope for that?
I love that question. A healed woman looks like peace. A healed woman looks like joy. A healed woman smiles. A healed woman, she loves you from, a place of serenity. She submits. She honors, she yields. A healed woman supports. Oftentimes, we're asking for some things that we're not even able to reciprocate. I'm asking you to love and support me, but I'm not able to love and support you because I don't love and support myself. So a healed woman is your peace to your joy. A healed woman brings joy opposed to bringing war in your household and in your spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So a healed woman in her spirit, she's just joyful. She's happy. She walks around that energy, that light, that joy, that it radiates off of her. That is what a healed woman does. It looks like it. A healed woman also builds. Period.
So question, because men, you hear this a lot. Men always say women don't take accountability. Women don't take accountability. It sounds like this is something that is trying to reverse that stigma. But what did the realization that accountability have to be taken? Like, how did you come about that? You know what I'm saying? To realize, like you said, we've all got bags and we're all trying to just say, hey, I'm okay, I'm fine, I don't need help. But once you came to that realization that, hey, I do need to let some of these bags go, how hard was it for you to step forward with that as opposed to how we naturally, like I said, deal with it internally?
So, it was very hard for me, and I'll be very honest with you. Listen, this book was just another way for me to get on the TV and talk about what I got going on and what I'm doing. Let's just be clear. So, but it came from not only, so let me just keep it real with you, okay? So I got plastic surgery. I got the bags under my eyes removed. It's a fancy name that I do not know how to pronounce, but basically I called it baggage removal. I was turning the clock back. So while I was laying in my bed, I was like, hey, I'm gonna be so cute. I'm gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna look so young. I'm gonna kill these hoes. I'm laying in my bed saying this to myself. You understand? And as I was laying there, God was like, yeah, you're gonna be so cute. You're gonna be so pretty. You're gonna look so young. But what you need to do is, you're gonna be pretty on the outside, but you're gonna be ugly on the inside, and you need to fix that. I said, whoa, God, who you call her ugly? He said, you. And he said it loud and clear, and he did not stutter or hesitate. I said, okay. He said, you got some things you need to work on. And as he was talking to me, I started talking to my mom. I said, Mom, I need you, because she was taking care of me. I said, I need you to come up here and help me with some things. So I had my mom come up, and I said, get a piece of paper, get a piece of paper and a pen, and I need you to write these three things down. I had her write down one thing that reminded me of an insecurity, one thing that reminded me of a failure, and one thing that reminded me of a shortcoming of my own. This is nobody else's. This is insecurity, shortcoming, failure of my own. As I wrote it down, I made the decision that I was going to tear it up and I was going to burn it up. Why? Because tearing it up is trash. It's done. I'm never going to deal with this ever again. It's behind me, which means I'm never going to allow it to hold me captive or hostage again. Now I'm going to burn it up, because setting something on fire is done. It's really done, right? It's really gone. But in addition to that, fire represents a new starting over. Anytime that they go and set a fire on, to the weeds in the forest, it's because they're trying to make room for the underbrush, for the good stuff to grow. So I'm making room for the good stuff to grow in my spirit, in my mind, in my world, in my surroundings. I'm making room. Right. So I had to come to the realization that a lot of things that are going wrong around me is not anybody else's fault but mine. I also, as a single woman dating, a lot of times, we like to say that that person did this and this person did that. But what was your fault? What did I do? So I had to turn that mirror around and look at the things that I did. So, I can be inconsistent. I can be short with people. I can be curt with people. Sometimes I can be rude. So all those things I had to write down and acknowledge that it's not always his fault. Now, I will tell you, I'm one that blames a lot of the issues that we're dealing with in our community with men. This is me. I don't, and not pointing the fingers, but I'll just say, women, we need to take accountable for some of our actions. I can't necessarily hold him accountable for something that I'm not holding myself or you accountable, sis. So, for example, if you want him to treat you a certain way, you can't put that on him if you're not treating yourself that way. If you're not respecting yourself, how is he supposed to respect you if you don't respect you? I blame us. If you're inconsistent, if you're inconsiderate, and for example, if you're dating a man who, and I know this took left, but if you're dating a man who don't take care of his kids, why are you with him?
True.
If you're with a man who does not take care of his household and don't manage his money and he's inconsistent and why are you supporting that behavior? See, he only acts the way first of all, you're allowing him to act this way.
Yeah, people only do what they're allowed.
Come on. You got to teach him how to treat you. You got to show him what you're not going to, I will not tolerate that. And as long as you are tolerated, he thinks it's okay. So I hold us women accountable. So until we hold each other accountable with this, the reason he's coming to me broken in the spirit, in the mind, he broke in his pocket because, of course, you allowed him to go out and you heard me, allowed him. Because,
right.
And I say that because a good woman will help a man figure it out. Now, if that is not the man for you, sis, let him go. Let him go somewhere else where he can build an empire with somebody else. See, as a community, we need to be building each other. See, I'm building an empire. I prefer not to do this by myself. But if I have to, I will, and I can. But guess what? I don't want to.
Right.
So, but I also can't be with a man who don't have a plan and who don't have direction. So if you don't have plan and you don't have direction, I can't yield and I can't submit. But the reason why you can't yield and submit is because, and I won't yield and submit, because you don't have a plan. If you have a plan, I can yield and submit.
Let me ask you this on that topic, because I found myself having this conversation with women myself, where it's like, I'm the kind of guy, me personally, I have no idea what my plan is for me. But if you tell me your plan, I know how to hop on and, you know what I'm saying, what I can do for you, how I can support you. But it's like, is that a hindrance or is that helpful? Because like you said, for a man needs to have a plan of his own. So is it a hindrance or a help for a man who doesn't have a plan for his own life, but he's like, you know what, I know I can help her? So
let me tell you something. When they tell you to put the mask on your face when you're in the airport, help yourself
before
first.
You help anyone else, right?
That's what we need you to do. See, we need you to be fortified. First of all, I'm spiritual. I'm a believer. I believe in Christ. I need you to be fortified in the word before you can even come find me and help me. Because if you ain't got yourself together, it's nothing you can do for me. I need you to be secure in who you are, and naturally as a man, you are meant to pour in. You understand? That is what you're supposed to do. Now, we understand that you may not be able because you're not capable, because you don't have it, all those things. But I need you to be in position to pour in. What are you pouring into? Me. I am naturally designed to receive. Now, that's not to say I suck you dry, I suck you till you have nothing left. That says, as your Eve, I'm here to help build. Now, everybody is not spiritual. Everybody might see it differently. But just even that our anatomy, you're supposed to deliver, and I catch, I receive, I get. You pour in, you release. You understand? So I need you, sir, to get yourself together so that you can pour in, so that you can plant a seed. When you plant that seed, whatever that looks like for you. Now, we're talking about, emotional seed planting. We're talking about financial seed planting. We're talking about all that comes into the relations. I need you to have yourself together. So I believe that if you are together, and then you're in a better place mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, all the leads. If you're together, then we can come together and to be powerful. Because I believe wholeheartedly, the weakest link, despite what people like to admit, in my opinion, is the woman, although she's the strength. See, strength oftentimes, although it sounds contradictory, but even though I'm weak, I'm still strong. Even though I'm strong, I'm still weak. And that's not to say that you as a man can't be both either. But if you are fortified in all your leads, meaning financially, physically, emotionally, all of those, if all of your leads are in order, you will be in better position to take care of your woman and whatever it is that she needs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know you got to go. So before we get out of here, one thing I want to
my dog is over here saying she got to go.
Either way, somebody got to go. Rather it's you or the dog, somebody got to go. But no, one thing I wanted to acknowledge. So earlier you was talking about taking accountability and everything like that. I just want to let you know you hurt my feelings back in January. And I have been avoiding you actively since.
Why?
Because somebody pissed you off one night at Atlanta Comedy Theater. And I just came up and said hi and got like 30 seconds of cuss words. And I was like, well, shit.
I ain't curse you. I blessed you. But what I say?
You bless me with the F word a bunch of times? You know
what I say?
Sonny in here, he ain't even got no fucking mask on. He fucking in my face. And I was like, whoa.
You called me for the game. You called me for the game. Because let me tell you why.
But like I said, I know somebody else had to have led to that because all I said was hi.
It was you.
And then all of a sudden, I just got a bunch of...
Let me tell you why. So that was also right after I found out that you was in the hospital. From COVID.
Stroke. No, I had a stroke.
Oh, okay, from a stroke. See, I was told it was COVID. So you came in with no mask, bare face, mouth open, all your orifices open, and everybody around here coughing and hacking. And in my green room. And everybody is in the green room coughing and hackling, and everybody's sick. See, I didn't get COVID. So for me, I take offense to you playing with my space and didn't have on no mask. And I was mad at you just stepping out of the hospital, whether you had a stroke, whether you had a heart attack, whether you had COVID. At the end of the day, I was mad that all of y'all were being so casual with your health. First of all, let's just be clear. We live a very reckless lifestyle. We're up late, we get up early, sometimes, we're up all night, we sleep all day, we're not at the gym, we halfway eat good, we drinking, we smoking. Well, I'll say y'all people drinking and smoking because I don't smoke and I barely drink. But at the end of the day, we don't have the best lifestyle. So we out here not taking care of the best, and many of us don't even have insurance. So we're in here, many of y'all, them, don't have insurance. So you come in, you don't have a mask, you're 2 minutes out the hospital, and y'all breathing on me. Oh yeah, I got an attitude. So because if I get sick, I'm liable to get my mama sick. And you already know, as a mama's girl, that is not acceptable.
That don't excuse none of them cuss words. That don't excuse nothing. That don't excuse none of that. I hear what you're saying. That don't excuse. Because I'm sitting here thinking about, like, I had a stroke. The least she like, damn, I'm glad you out the hospital, but put your fucking mask back on. But no, it was a full-fledged nigga. If you don't buy that, I'm like, yo, what did I do?
First of all, get out your feelings because that came from a place.
That's what feelings are for. We just talked about that. That's how feelings work. I'm
okay.
I'm
telling you now, get out of your feelings. And as I was trying to,
no, I'm staying right in these motherfuckers. Staying right
here.
Do
what you want to do. If you want to stay in your feelings, that's on you. But what I'm trying to do is to apologize to you because it came from.
Well, then apologize. Do it.
Are you?
Talk about you trying. Apologize.
I'm trying to, but you keep talking. Nobody can apologize if you won't receive it. Let me tell you how apology works. The only way that a person could apologize to a person is if the person is trying to apologize, get the opportunity to apologize. And
this explanation is so much longer than the apology is going to be, I promise you.
And the person that's trying to be apologized to has to mute for 2 seconds for that person to say, I am sorry if I hurt your feelings, but it came from a place of love and not a place of anger. I would even say probably on that day I was mad. Because it was I remember that day distinctly. It was way too many of y'all in my green room, mouth to mouth, screaming and coughing, hollering and high-fiving and coughing on me.
Well, you only took it out on me, so that's why I took it personally.
No, I took it out on you on that moment because everybody else had got it. If you noticed, they was either gone, moving, or putting on masks.
Got you. Okay. I receive it. I receive it.
Good. I'm glad you do.
All right.
So, okay. I don't know when this is going to air. Speaking of funny, I love this the title of the podcast. This is dope. Congratulations on all your success. I pray that you get everything you need and everything that's due to you. When did this air?
So this will air within the next 2 or 3 weeks because we're recording episodes so we can have a backlog. So it will be within the next 2 to 3 weeks because we still got 2 episodes in the can that we need to release. So probably around the end of July.
Okay, this is not necessarily evergreen. So anyway, you guys make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, fan base, all things socials, whatever you are.
You on fan base too?
I'm an investor.
I didn't know
Didn't
that.
I tell you I move in stealth mode? You never know what I got going on. So follow me on all things social at Kiana Dancie. That's Kiana. Last name is Dancie. I am honored to be here on your podcast. I'm super excited for what is going to come for you, and I pray that you get all the success.
Thank you, the Kiana Dancie. We appreciate you taking the time with us today. And is there anything else you want us to look out for?
I mean, get my book. Go to KianaDancie.com. Go to Amazon. Go to Barnes and Nobles. Go to Target. Go to Walmart.
That's another thing we got beef about. I bought her book and she didn't let me leave. She was like, "Don't leave until I sign it," and then she dipped out on me. So I still got an unsigned book after hanging around the green room for 2 extra hours waiting for her to sign my book. She dipped out on me.
I did sign your book, Sonny.
No.
Okay, we'll bring it back. I'm there with your mask on, and I'll sign it.
I'm still not putting the mask. You know what? We just gonna keep having this problem. I see, but it's cool.
If you don't want to put on the mask, that's fine. Let me know when you're walking in my green room, and I'll have on my mask. If you're not wearing the mask, it's fine. But when you're around me, I would like for you to have on the mask so that whatever you do and do not have, I won't take it home to my mom. That's it.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Understandable. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this has been my guest, Kiana Dancie, author.
The Kiana Dancie.
The Kiana. I thought I said the Kiana Dancie. Comedian, author, television personality, and all around dope individual when she's not cussing you out for not having your mask on.
And listen.
What'd you say? Oh yeah, when is your next gig so we can come see you live?
Right. So you forgot one of my titles. I'm a franchise owner. I own a CPR cell phone repair store in Duluth, Georgia. It's literally called CPR Cell Phone Repair. I'm one of 2 Black women that owns within the company. The second Black woman that owns within the company is my mama. So you guys come see me at 2200 Duluth Highway, Duluth, Georgia 30097. This weekend, ironically enough, I'm not working, thank God, but you can always find me at my home club at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. I do post my information where I'm going to be online, so you can always follow me and get that information. So my next gig is going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, not this weekend, but the following weekend I'll be there. And of course, if this might not add up with your dates.
What you mean? No. We're just trying to make sure that we know where to find you. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Okay.
So
you guys can definitely catch me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. And if this airs in time, if you want to keep it in here, you guys can come see me at Baggage Claim ATL, and that is going to be global. So Baggage Claim is going to be an event globally that you can come and claim your bags. We're going to heal from the things that held us captive, held us
only
hostage.
if you've got ovaries, though. Only if you've got ovaries. No,
it will be open. You play too much. It'll be open to male and females, but this first event, it's a women's empowerment tea, July 23rd here in Atlanta, Georgia. So go to my website to get the information. I promise you don't want to miss this transformational experience. You will get a book, you get my journal that I'm publishing. You'll also get a gift bag, you get some small bites, you get a poet, there's a singer, and a transformational experience. I promise you. Sonny, the next time I have a Baggage Claim event, you will be my guest of honor. So yes, I understand that you got men need something to heal from too. You have something to heal from too.
I'm bringing laundry bags. You hear me? I got it.
Oh my gosh. Well, come on, do what you got to do. But yes, I would love for you guys to come out and support me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Just let me know when you're coming so I can make accommodations for you guys.
so that she can put her mask on. But I'm playing.
You better. And I'm clear the mask don't protect everything. But when people, especially me with a gap in my teeth, honey, when I talk, I spit. So what I need not one of these little spitballs to come out your mouth to have some COVID riding in on it. You understand what I'm saying? Then now, what Kevin Hart say? You got now I got a bum and COVID. Come on,
right?
It's logic.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. My feelings was just hurt because of how you did it, but you weren't wrong with what you did.
The apology.
I'm a Pisces. I'm always in my feelings.
Oh my God, I can't take an emotional man. Okay, I love you. I gotta go.
All right, y'all. This has been a Speaking of Funny podcast with my guest Kiana Dancie. I am the legendary Sonny G. Sonny with an O, not a U. I'm not a stripper, and y'all be cool like how y'all be cool.
Check out the Thinking Out Loud Network at thinkingoutloudnetwork.com.